Good evening. I'm Lucis Osmo. We're at PBD High School, where the PBD High School Tanners take on Salem in a big Northeast Conference game. PBD coming in here in the Northeast Conference undefeated in first place. With me now is the athletics director for the PBD High School, Mr. Buell, and Maxim is also his son, right?
Yes, that's
How you
correct.
doing?
Good.
Who's going to win the game Sunday?
Patriots.
Okay, that a boy. Mr. Buell, first of all, Northeast Conference, they had a big vote last week about letting the GBL teams permanently in the Northeast Conference, and it seemed that went down the tubes. Maybe a comment on that. I know PBD voted for it.
Yeah, no, we were in favor of it, and it was a shame the way the vote turned out. Because personally, we had a good relationship with the schools of the GBL, and we're GBL.
Right.
That's where we came from. And so every school had their reasons why they voted the way that they did. But for our end, from Peabody, they brought us some good competition in a lot of the sports that we play.
Right, and not only that, there was only 4 or 5 teams left, and I think everybody was afraid of Everett, but Everett's not going to be the powerhouse they were in the past.
Yeah, and who knows? I mean, some people had that as a fear. Some people were afraid of not being able to play the GBL or the NEC schools, that they felt like they were being forced out of the NEC. So, I mean, everybody had their own personal decisions on why they voted the way that they did. But again, the way we looked at it from our end is, we had a good working relationship, and they brought some great competition to, to some of our sports.
Is it a dead issue, you think, or you think that can come back? Like PBD tried probably 10 years to get in the Northeast Conference.
I'm not sure what the next move is for every school, to be honest.
Now, how about this PBD girls basketball team? They're really great.
They are fun to watch, I mean, great senior leadership. You've got the Alucci, the freshman, that brings a spark. And just across the board, they're a fun team to watch. They're playing really well right now.
Right, and now they already qualified for the tournament, so we'll see where they can go from here.
Yeah, no, hopefully they keep this run going and, and see where things go.
Right, and like you mentioned, they have Oichi. They have, I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but we also call her Okinawa, right?
Yeah.
Her last name, and she's just a great player. But she also has 5 seniors under her that are playing a good ball also.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. There's a strong senior leadership group with, Christina Rosendahl and Catherine Manning, and you've got Colleen Crotty who's a junior. So I mean, you've got the upperclassmen that I think are kind of stable, kind of the heart and soul kind of behind the team, and then you have the Lucci, who I think who brings a kind of a spark, to the team as well.
Now, how about the rest of the sports in the Northeast Conference? How's PBD doing?
So this winter, the swim team won their division of the NEC, which was great as a repeat for them. The boys and girls track team won the NEC in their division as well. They're having a great winter. The girls basketball team's doing really well. The boys are right in the mix of things. The girls hockey team is now, I believe, they're 10-3 at the moment. So I think they've qualified for the tournament, and they're going to make a run at the NEC.
Right. Now the other thing is Super Bowl Sunday. Your son already picked the Patriots, but he picked them to win by about 50 points. So we'll see. What is your prediction?
As I told somebody today, I don't bet on the Patriots. So you don't bet with your heart. So I'm rooting for the Patriots, and I really think they have a good chance of winning, especially after the bitter taste they had last year. I don't know, close, maybe a touchdown.
Okay, so I guess you don't have any squares, right?
No, again, I stay away from that with the Patriots.
Okay. All right, I want to thank you for joining us, and good luck the rest of you. And so far, this is your second year, I believe.
Correct.
And you're doing a great job.
Thank you, Lou. I appreciate it.
Thank you. We'll be right back with first half action.
DC Rental has been in business for almost 30 years, offering state-of-the-art radio communications and security camera systems. DC Rentals is able to cater our system, scale it down to any size event, large or small. Our custom-built trailers are designed for fast deployment with full video and communication capabilities. We offer top-of-the-line Motorola and Hytera dispatch and radio equipment, along with Telex and Zetron consoles. DC Rentals mobile command trailer is also available for special events or emergencies. In addition, we provide individual and group training sessions on all of our equipment, as well as 24-hour customer service. DC Rentals can be reached at 781-289-3000 or on the internet at dcrentals.net. DC Rentals is a proud sponsor of Peabody TV.
And here is the starting lineup for your Lady Tanners tonight. We have Colleen Crotty, number 22. Number 2, Brooke Hodis. Number 24, Liz Zader. Number 12, Christina Rosignol. And number 3, Catherine Manning. And now for the national anthem. I'm actually surprised Dina Giamelis didn't sing that. She has been singing it almost every night for your Lady Tanners. Lady Tanners having a fantastic year. Lucis Osmo with Tom Rosignol here live from Peabody High Gym. Tanners with a record of 11-1, having a good season so far. Hopefully they continue that this evening.
Right, undefeated in the Northeast Conference, and the only team close to them is Swampscott. And I don't know, do we play Swampscott at all, Tom?
We do, last game of the season.
Last game of the season will be probably the game that whoever wins that game will win the Northeast Conference.
I believe so. Yep, they're having a great run so far as well. They only have one loss.
Right. I don't know did they play anyone comparing with us?
I don't know. I know when the Tanners' only loss was against Natick, and that team was pretty impressive as far as their ability to score. They had 2 juniors that were already committed to D1 schools, so it was a pretty tough competition.
Right. So here we go, Tom, and it's all yours.
Liz Zeta getting ready to jump for your Lady Tanners. Liz wins the tap over to Christina Rosignol. Christina up fakes, drives, no good. Catherine Manning.
Wow, it looked like she was fouled that time.
It certainly did. They called out of bounds on Salem. Tanner ball. Brooke Hodis inbounds to Liz Zeta. Liz, turnaround jumper, no good. Salem with the rebound. Tanners line up in a 3-2 defense. They've been playing very well defensively all season. Great steal by Brooke Hodis. Fight far, Catherine Manning, travel.
That was a quick call, too.
It was. Great hands by Colleen Crotty. Off to Christina Rosignol. Christina Rosignol down the lane, and she's fouled. Foul will be on number 33 for Salem. Cassidy O'Leary. That's her first. Team's first. Christina Rosignol to the line to shoot 2. This is the first. Hits the second. Tanners lead 1-0 with 7:22 left to go in the first quarter. Tanner staying in a 3-2 zone. Tanner's doing a good job keeping the ball on the perimeter for Salem. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Deep three, no good. Salem with the rebound. Out of bounds, Tanner ball. Colleen Crotty with the ball, gets it over half court to Christina Rosignol. Bounce pass to Liz Zeta. Great feed to Catherine Manning for 2. Great ball movement right there by your Lady Tanners. Great pass by Liz Zeta to Catherine Manning for the finish. Tanners lead 3-0 with 6:28 left to go in the first quarter. Good hands by Christina Rosignol. Shot clock violation on Salem, Tanner ball. Great defense right there by your Lady Tanners. It's one thing the Tanners have been doing all year long is playing solid defense. Colleen Crotty to Brooke Hodis. Brooke has it taken away by Salem. Salem trying to push the ball in transition. Great hands by Liz Zeta. Catherine, stolen by Salem. Charge called by Salem. Great
Good
position.
call.
Great position by
Yeah.
Catherine Manning. Brooke Hodis to inbound to Colleen Crotty. That's Cassie O'Leary's second foul. Salem's second foul. Colleen Crotty off to Brooke Hodis for 3. Tanner's up 6-0. Switch gears and go into a press. Catherine Manning to Liz Zeta. Liz down the lane for 2. Delay a game warning on Peabody for touching the ball after it goes in the net. Substitute for Salem. Tanners playing man. Stolen by Catherine. Off to Colleen for 2. Colleen Crotty for 2. Timeout Salem. Tanners break out to an early 10-0 lead.
Tanners are off to a nice quick start, and once again they're spreading out the scoring as 6 players have hit the board.
That's the one thing that the Tanners do very well this year. They spread the ball. Everybody has a scoring opportunity. They move the ball really well on offense. So far, a really good first quarter by your Lady Tanners, holding Salem to 0 points.
And that's been their secret all year long. Their defense has been really tremendous.
So coming out of the timeout for your Lady Tanners, you have Christina Rosignol, Liz Zader, Catherine Manning, Colleen Crotty, and Brooke Hodis. Tanners looks like they're trying to press. Salem tries to break the press, out of bounds on Liz. Salem ball. 4:48 left to go in the first quarter. Tanners lead 10-0. Great hands by Catherine Manning. Liz with the turnover. Colleen Crotty to Christina. Christina Rosignol for 3. Nothing but net.
It's good to see the Tanners hit those 3-pointers.
I agree with you. Out of bounds on Salem. Oh. Somehow that wasn't out of bounds on Salem.
I
It's
don't
out of bounds
understand
on
that
Peabody.
one.
Tanners lead 13-0. 4:22 left to go in the first quarter. Great trap. Great steal by Liz. Liz loses the handle. Backcourt violation, Salem ball. Tanner's doing a good job with that pressure set. Tanner settled back into a 3-2 zone. Looked like almost a carry there. Good hands. Stolen by Liz. Liz off to Colleen Crotty. Colleen pushing the ball in transition. Finds Liz. Liz down the lane. Scoop shot, no good. Catherine Manning right there with the rebound. Possession arrow, Salem. Tanners lead 13-0. 3:44 left to go in the first quarter. On the floor for your Lady Tanners, Liz Zeta, Catherine Manning, Colleen Crotty, Brooke Hodis, and Christina Rozignol. Great hands by Liz Zeta. Bounce pass to Brooke Hodis and in for two. Foul beyond. Oh, out of bounds, Salem. Tanner ball. Substitutions for your Lady Tanners. Aluchi Okinawa and Jonalyn Carpenter in for Colleen Crotty and Liz Zeta. Aluchi inbounds to Catherine. Yep. Violation. Aluchi. I think she gave her a handoff instead of a pass.
Yeah, and she don't handle the pass-offs too many times.
Tanners lead 15-0. 3:17 left to go in the first quarter. Foul will be on Catherine Manning. That's her first, team's first. Looked like up and down right there. Christina Rozignol taking the ball over half court to Aluchi. Aluchi to Brooke. Brooke to Christina. Christina to Aluchi. Aluchi drives baseline, finds Catherine Manning. Out of bounds.
If she wasn't fouled under the basket that time.
They're not calling many fouls. Speed up the game. Nice steal by Christina off to Aluchi. Aluchi off to the races for two. Aluchi Okinawa for two. Tanners lead 17-2 with 2:22 left to go in the first quarter. Stolen by Aluchi. Aluchi pushes the ball in transition. Scoop shot for two. Aluchi's fantastic at stealing the ball and going coast to coast. She really is. Salem, first time in the paint, misses. Brooke Hodis to Christina Rozignol. Christina, back to Brooke. Brooke finds Catherine Manning to Christina. Christina, no good. Follows her shot. Scoop shot is good. Christina Rozignol for two. Great job following her shot right there. Tanners break open a wide margin of lead, 21-2. 1:13 left to go. Out of bounds off of Jonalyn, Salem ball. Tanner's in the 2-3 zone. Rebound by Christina Rosignol, pushing the ball in transition. Christina, bounce pass to Catherine Manning. Catherine, blocking foul on Salem. Foul will be on number 14. Angelica Rigo for Salem. Third team, her first. Catherine Manning right there for the
wow.
rebound.
She got clobbered under that basket, no foul.
Out of bounds on Salem, Tanner ball. Brooke Hodes to inbound. Off to Jonalyn. Off to Christina. Back to Brooke for three. No good. Catherine Manning. Up fake and fouled. Foul
Catherine Manning has been fouled about 4 times, and that's the first time they called it.
That's a 14 foul on Salem. Catherine Manning to shoot 2. Hits the first. Hits the second. Tan is up 23-2 with 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Two seconds left on the shot clock, 12 seconds left in the first quarter. They get it off, shot clock violation. Eight seconds left to go in the first quarter. Christina to Alucci. Alucci to Brooke. Deep three, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter with your Tanners leading 23-2. Pretty good first quarter by your Lady Tanners, I would say.
Yeah.
What do you think, Lou?
Real good fast first quarter because everyone got into the score and the team that got out there.
Before we go into the scoring, I just want to thank all of our cast and crew here. Lucis Osimo, Tom Rosignol with Will Manning, Evan Murphy, Audrey Gabriel, Alex Locke, Lily Hart, Gus Margada, Joshua Bedrosian, and Neil Sherman. Thanks, cast and crew.
Now here's the scoring for the Tanners. Catherine Manning has 4 points. Christina Rosignol has 6. Lizada 2. Okinawa 4. Crotty 2. And Brooke Hodes with 5. So well spread out.
They're a well-balanced offense. They've been playing that way all year so far, and their record shows it being 11-1. All right, to start the second quarter for your Lady Tanners, you have Emily Carney, Georgia Leone, Alucci Okinawa, Jonalyn Carpenter, and Amber Kakopoulos.
Stan McKean getting to use his bench early.
Great drive by Alucci, gets her own rebound. Scoop shot, no good, gets her own rebound again. In and count it for 2. Foul will be on number 35. That's her first, team's 5th. Alucci Okinawa to shoot 1. And she hits it.
Her foul shooting has improved 100%.
Stolen by Aluchi Okinawa. Back to the free throw line for 2. Foul will be on number 11 for Salem. That's her first, team's 6th. Aluchi to shoot 2. Misses the first. Hits the second. Tanners lead 27-2 with 7:39 left to go in the half. Tanners have a lot of games coming up this week. They have this game tonight. They have Saugus in Saugus tomorrow. They have Friday at home against Marblehead, and then Sunday at home against Arlington. And then senior night is next Tuesday.
We'll make sure the crew is here next Tuesday.
Emily Carney with the steal and the bucket for 2. Tanners lead 29-2. 6 minutes left to go. .6:47 left to go in the half. Salem with a turnaround bucket for 2. Emily Carney brings it over half court. Emily calling out the offensive set. Off to Georgia Leone, into Amber. Amber back to Emily. Emily to Georgia, back to Emily. Emily to Georgia for 2. Nothing but net. Georgia Leone for 2. Tanner's doing a good job keeping the ball on the perimeter. Stolen by Aluchi, out of bounds, Salem ball. Salem has 9 seconds left to go on the shot clock.
There's her long arms again, getting in there, stealing the ball.
Absolutely. Shot clock violation on Salem, Tanner ball. Georgia Leone to inbound to Emily Carney. Emily calling out the offensive play. Off to Georgia. Georgia jump shot, no good. Salem with the rebound. Tanner's doing a good job keeping the ball on the perimeter. Deep 2, no good. Lucci loses her shoe. Picked up by Amber. Amber pushing the ball over half court. Over to Georgia Leone. Georgia to Emily. Timeout Tanners.
So you mentioned the heavy schedule coming up next week, so they got some tough games coming.
Saugus tomorrow night should be a good contest. We've already played them once this year here at home. That they won, I think, by like 6. Marblehead, they played earlier in a tournament and they beat them as well. But both contests should be good. I don't know anything about Arlington on Sunday.
And that's Super Bowl Sunday.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Coming out of the timeout for your Lady Tanners, you have Georgia Leone, Emily Carney, Aluchi Okinawa, Amber Kakopoulos, and Dina Giamelis. Emily off to Georgia. Georgia turnaround, jump shot, no good. Kept alive by Aluchi Okinawa. Tanner ball with 8 seconds left to go to shoot. Aluchi has it stolen by Salem. Tanner's with 3 remaining home games. Friday against Marblehead, Sunday at 1 against Arlington, and then senior night next Tuesday, February 5th. Georgia Leone inbounds to Emily Carney. Emily gets it over half court. Off to Georgia, into Dina Giamellis, back to Georgia for 3. It's good. Georgia Leone for 3. Tanner's open up even bigger lead, 33-4. Rebound by Georgia. Georgia off to Emily. Emily slowing it down, calling out the offensive set. Under 4 minutes left to go in the half. Aluchi to Dina. Dina to Amber. Amber to Georgia. Georgia to Aluchi. Aluchi for 3. No good. Salem with the rebound. Good hands by your Lady Tanners. Possession arrow, Salem on the jump ball.
One thing I noticed, if Felucci, one thing she can't do, bring the ball in out of bounds. Twice tonight she turned it over.
Great steal by Georgia Leone. Off to Emily Carney. Emily pushing the ball to Aluchi. Aluchi was fouled there. No call. Salem with the rebounds. Out of bounds. Salem ball. .322 left to go in the half. Tanner's lead 33-4. Travel called on Salem. Tanner ball. Emily into Georgia. Georgia tries to force it to Amber. No turnover. Aluchi.
Wow,
Great hands.
take it back.
Aluchi, jab step for 2. Stolen by Aluchi. Aluchi misses, gets her own rebound for 2.
Alucci comes out of the ball game now.
Timeout, Tanners.
Lucci.
I've been a work-study intern at PAT for almost a year now.
I am a junior at Peabody High, and I'm a work-study student at PAT.
I am I guess you call me a work-study alumni.
I am an alumni of the work-study program. I definitely got most of the direction for what I wanted to do out of working at PAT.
It's a place to be. It's a place to express yourself.
There's always something new and exciting to look forward to, so it's definitely something you'd want to be a part of.
It's fun. It's like a lot of fun.
Out of the timeout, you have on the floor for your Lady Tanners Emily Carney, Christina Rosignol, Catherine Manning, Dina Giamellis, and Georgia Leone. Salem ball with 2:32 left to go in the half. Tanners lead 37-4. Tanner's doing a good job keeping Salem on the perimeter. Salem hasn't had many scoring opportunities. Great steal by Dina Giamelis. Off to Emily Carney, off to Christina Rosignol. Christina, off to Emily. Emily to Catherine. Catherine to Dina. Dina, turnaround jump shot, no good. Christina Rosignol, no good. Catherine Manning in traffic. Fight for it. Christina grabs the rebound into Dina, to Georgia, to Emily. Emily skip pass to Christina. Follows her shot, and she's fouled. For a little while there, it looked like there was a lid on the basket.
Right.
Christina Rosignol to shoot 2. Misses the first. Hits the second. Foul will be on Dina Giamelis. That's her first, team second. Looked like a travel, but called for a foul. 1:30 left to go in the half.
Good first half for Peabody.
Deep 3, no good. Salem with the rebound. Stolen by Dina to Emily. Emily to Christina. Christina for 3. Emily Carney with the rebound. The putback is good. Emily Carney for 2. Right now, I think there's only 3 kids for your Lady Tanners that haven't scored. And it's not even half.
Good save. Wow.
Great save by Christina Rosignol. To Catherine. Catherine to Christina. Christina to Dina Giamelis. Christina to Emily. Emily to Christina. Christina back to Dina. To Emily. To Catherine. Catherine back to Emily. To Christina Rosignol for 3. No good. Salem with the rebound. 8 seconds left to go in the half.
Nice ball movement that time for the Tanners.
They did a great job moving the ball in transition. Fight for the rebound. So at the half, your Tanners lead 40-4. Back after this.
Hello, I'm Tyler Mondalto. My name's Matthew.
My name's Ashley.
My name is Sienna. My name is Arthur.
And I've been doing Peabody Access Television's after-school program,
PYTV, since I was in 5th grade.
For about 3 years.
I've been here for like about a month.
And we have kids come in that are middle schoolers and below.
My favorite part is the filming because it's fun because you can be creative.
It's more of like a family than like just an after-school thing.
Today we're at Higgins Middle School. We are testing out the new Drunk Busters program that Officer Colella wrote a grant through the Peabody Ed Foundation for.
The goal behind it is to educate today's kids about drinking and driving, marijuana, vaping, and texting. So if we can educate them on these things and if we can just be proactive, maybe we can stop it before it happens. A normal day of this is going to be, we'll start off with a PowerPoint presentation where we'll educate the kids on the basic laws so they understand what they're getting themselves into. Followed by that, we'll have some practical app stations where they'll be able to use the go-karts that you've seen here today. They'll dry run it, which means they'll do it normally without any goggles on, and then we'll put a set of goggles on them, and we'll see how they do. 10 out of 10 times, something's going to happen. They're either going to hit a cone, or they're not going to be able to stack the cup correctly, or they're going to step over the line, and it's going to show that they're impaired. And that's the goal behind the whole thing.
I think to do it at the middle school level is good to expose kids to this. It's never too early. I think it'll stick with them a little bit longer, rather than just hearing about it in the classroom. When they get to experience it, it'll resonate a little bit more with them later on when it becomes more important to them. I think all in all, it's going to be a great addition to our health curriculum, and Officer Colella is really excited about it, and we're looking forward to it.
DC Rentals has been in business for almost 30 years, offering state-of-the-art radio communications and security camera systems. DC Rentals is able to cater our system, scale it down to any size event, large or small. Our custom-built trailers are designed for fast deployment with full video and communication capabilities. We offer top-of-the-line Motorola and High-Terra dispatch and radio equipment, along with Telex and Zetron consoles. DC Rentals' mobile command trailer is also available for special events or emergency. In addition, we provide individual and group training sessions on all of our equipment, as well as 24-hour customer service. DC Rentals can be reached at 781-289-3000 or on the internet at dcrentals.net. DC Rentals is a proud sponsor of Peabody TV.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color-coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced house hunting. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Lucis Osmo, we're back with our next guest, Mr. Lamasny, Ed Lamasny, and not Steve, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay. Now, you've been involved with PBD Sports for a long time, but you're still involved. What is your main job now?
I've been heavily involved in the youth sports for many years. I have 2 daughters right now. They're at the high school. Coach them through the youth sports, and I have my youngest who's in the 6th grade. So busy coaching the top soccer travel team in the city at 6th grade. Then myself and Ted Betancourt, the mayor, and Kevin Ruffin coach the travel basketball, 6th grade girls. And then I'm in the springtime very busy with the girls lacrosse. I run the president of the girls lacrosse. I have a great board, great coaches, and also coach a couple teams with youth girls lacrosse.
Now, those are all the youth sports, so how does PBD Sports look for the future?
Very, very talented. We're very blessed that we have a great group of young athletes, and most importantly, we've got a great group of parents as well. We have a strong community behind what we do. These girls work hard every day. They're great to coach. They do great in school, and they do a lot of community work as well, so we're very, very proud to coach them.
And I know you had a great career also, and what's your best sport that you think?
Well, you know, I played football, lacrosse. Lacrosse, you know, I did good in football. Lacrosse is my sport. And it's interesting, you know, I played pickup basketball and youth basketball, but it's interesting to, you know, you have to learn the sport as a coach. And each year, as they develop, you have to develop as well as a coach, especially as they get older and older. I think the main thing is to teach them to go out there and give it everything they have every time they're on the field. Play as a team. Not one individual can win the game. And like with any sport, it's understanding the movement outside the ball, and no matter what you play, and trust your teammates and trust your coach.
Do you remember any great game or any great feat that you did on either sport?
Well, yeah, I mean, football was a great year in '90. I still talk about. We all still talk about it. We went undefeated that year, and I think the thing with that team is that we were just a bunch of good football players that worked very, very well as a team, and I think we learned a lot that year. And I always tell people from sports has made many of us where we are today through that discipline, teamwork, and dedication that Coach Niz and Coach Danish taught us back in the day.
I look back at that year also, and it seems like when I go around the city and tell people, you don't see athletes like that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we put a lot of hard work in. As I mentioned, I always tell kids this, it's the preparation, right? You go into the game, but are you prepared for the game? Did you watch a lot of film work? Did you get those extra reps in? Were you working on the off season? I think that's where a lot of season starts. And, I think the biggest thing with that year, too, is trust in your teammates. I always instill that in them, trust your teammates.
Any special game that you remember that you enjoyed more than any?
The Waltham. I thought Waltham that year was the biggest game I feel we all played in. We were both top in the state that year. They were a big team coming in. I think we were the underdog that year, and they came in here, and we beat them pretty good. So it was a big accomplishment.
Okay, I want to thank you for joining us tonight, and good luck in the rest of your career.
Thank you, Lou. Thank you for everything you do, too. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
So coming back after the half, Salem has 4 points. Scoring leaders for your Lady Tanners are
Catherine Manning with 4 points. Christine Rosenau with 7 points. Liz Zeta with 2. Crotty with 2. Leon with 5. Hodis with 5. Emily Connie with 5. And the leading scorer, Ochichi Okinawa with 12.
That brings the score to 40-4 at the half. As the Tanners have done all year so far, they've had multiple players in the scoring column, and that continues today.
It'll be interesting to see what happens in the second half as far as the Tanners scoring. But I think some of the girls like Christine and Lizada and Manning and Okinawa, they want to keep that average up too, and that's a key thing for the whole league.
That's true. Game like this, they won't play that much. They'll probably end up starting the second half, but they'll get pulled pretty quickly. I just want to thank our cast and crew, Will Manning, Evan Murphy, Audrey Gabriel, Alex Locke, Lily Hart, Gus Margot, Gotta, Joshua Bedrosian, and Neil Sherman. Lou Sermon and Tom Rosignol announcing. Thank you all for watching. The next home games are going to be Friday, the 1st, against Marblehead. Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, against Arlington at 1 o'clock. And then senior night next Tuesday, February 5th, against Winthrop.
We'll see what kind of a cable crew we can get those games, especially the Sunday. I don't know if we can get that crew to come down here for a Sunday game.
All right, to start the second half, you have Brooke Hodis, Colleen Crotty, Liz Zader, Catherine Manning, and Christina Rosignol. Tanner ball to start the second half. Colleen off to Brooke. Brooke to Catherine. Catherine tries to force it to Liz, stolen by Salem. Tanner setting up to a 3-2 zone. Good hands by Colleen. Jump ball, Salem ball. Salem Liz with the steal. Liz off to Colleen Crotty. Colleen calling out the offensive set to Brooke. Brooke to Catherine. Catherine to Christina. Christina for three. No good. Salem with the rebound. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tanner's lead 40-4. Tanner's doing a good job defensively, keeping Salem on the perimeter. Salem, loose ball, jump ball, Tanner ball.
Great defense once again by the Tanners.
Brooke Otis to inbound to Colleen Crotty. Colleen to Brooke, to Liz. Salem stole it. Good steal attempts right there by your Lady Tanners. Tanner's doing a good job keeping Salem on the perimeter. Try to force it down low. Out of bounds Salem, Tanner ball. Christina Rosignol inbounds to Colleen Crotty. Colleen calls out the offensive set. Brooke to Liz. Liz to Catherine. Catherine to Christina. Back to Colleen. To Liz. Liz down low. No good. Catherine up fakes for two. Salem shot, no good. Liz with the rebound. Liz to Christina. Christina Rosignol calling out the offensive play. Over to Colleen. Colleen to Catherine. Catherine, good job sealing. To Christina. Travel on Catherine. Salem with the ball. 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Tanner's doing a good job keeping it on the perimeter. Ooh, foul will be called on Catherine right there. That'll be her second, team's first this half.
Tanners have been very good on committing fouls.
No good on the first one. Hits the second. Tanner's lead 42-5. Colleen Crotty to Christina Rosignol. Bounce pass to Liz Zeta. Over to Colleen. Back to Liz. Great ball movement. Liz Zeta for two and the foul. She'll be shooting one.
Liz Zeta has been pretty quiet tonight, but she's been playing a great defensive game.
Timeout Tanners.
So 44-5. Tanners still holding on. Salem usually has a pretty decent ball team, but not this year.
This might be their down year. Once again, thanks to the cast and crew: Will Manning, Evan Murphy, Audrey Gabriel, Alex Locke, Lily Hart, Gus Margota, Joshua Bedrosian, Neil Sherman, Lucis Osimo, Tom Rosignol. Liz Zeta to shoot one free throw. Tanner's lead 44-5 with 4:52 left to go in the third quarter. Liz hits the free throw.
Tanners have improved a great amount at the foul line.
Usually Christina Rosignol is their best free throw shooter, and she's already missed 2 tonight. I think she's the only one that's missed.
And she's normally the best of free throw shooting on the team.
Yep. Tanner's doing a great job right here, keeping the ball in the perimeter. Great save by Liz. Great rebound by Liz. Colleen Crotty comes out with it. Colleen to Christina. Christina to Brooke, to Colleen. Back to Christina. Back to Colleen. Into Liz, down low. No good. Out of bounds. Salem, Tanner ball with 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock.
3:55 left in the quarter. 45-5, Tanner's lead.
Brooke Hodis to inbound. On the floor for your Lady Tanners. Brooke Hodis, Catherine Manning, Christina Rosignol, Liz Zeta, Colleen Crotty. Brooke Hodis to inbound. Brooke to Colleen. Colleen for 3. No good. Brooke there with the rebound, and she's fouled. Brooke Hodis to the line to shoot 2. Brooke Hodis to shoot 2. Hits the first. Misses the second. Salem with the rebound. Tanner staying in the 3-2 zone. Timeout Salem. 3:25 left to go in the third quarter.
Tanners has taken 10 free throws, missed 3. Not bad. A lot better than the first couple of games we had.
That's true. Tanner's playing a great game defensively this game, holding Salem to 5 points. Great shot right there of Stan McKean on the bench.
Now we only play Salem once?
Yes.
Yeah.
So out of the timeout, it looks like there'll be a whole new cast and crew for your Lady Tanners. Amber Kakopoulos, Jonalyn Carpenter, Georgia Leone, Emily Carney, and Aluchi Okinawa. Salem ball. Tanner's in a 3-2 zone. Great hands by Amber. Salem for 2. Emily Carney gets it over half court. Calls out the offensive set. To Aluchi. Aluchi baseline into Amber. Amber traveled. Salem ball, 2:56 left to go in the third quarter. Deep 3, no good. Rebound, out of bounds off Emily Carney, Salem ball. Good rebound by Jonathan Carpenter right there. Off to Alucci Okinawa. Alucci gets it over half court to Georgia. Georgia into Amber. Amber, turnaround jump shot, no good. Out of bounds off Salem. Tanner ball.
.225 left in the quarter. PBD still leads 46-7.
Into Amber. Amber a little too far under the basket. Salem with the rebound. Ooh. Foul will be on Jonathan Carpenter. That'll be her first, team's second. That'll be a shooting foul. Salem to the line to shoot 2. Misses the first. Misses the second. Violation should have been red, but they called it on white. Salem to shoot a third. Banks at home. Emily off to Alucci. Alucci into Amber. Amber, turnaround jumper, no good. Back to Georgia, back to Emily. Emily to Jonalyn. Jonalyn, turnaround jump shot is good. Jonalyn Carpenter for 2. All right, we got 2 more kids to get into the scoring column. Alucci Okinawa with the steal. Pulls it out. Off to Georgia. Georgia to Alucci. Alucci. Back to Georgia. Back to Emily. Emily to Georgia. To Alucci. To Emily. Jonalyn. Turnaround. No good. Salem's rebound. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Tanners lead 48-8. Foul will be on Amber Kakopoulos. That'll be her first, team's third. Number 15 back to the line for Salem to shoot 2. Misses the first. Misses the second. Amber with the rebound. Amber off to Emily Carney. Emily to Alucci. Alucci to Amber. Amber turnaround. No good. Gets her rebound. Should have been a foul there. No call. Salem ball. 32.4 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Moving pick right there, no call. Tanner's with the rebound, shot clock's off. 18 seconds left to go in the quarter. Emily off to Georgia. Georgia, good pass into Amber. Out of bounds, Salem ball, 9.4 seconds left to go in the quarter. And that's the end of the third quarter with Tanners up by 40. That was a slow-moving quarter, don't you think, Lou?
Yeah, that was the Tanners played great defensively, and that's what they were doing. They were moving the ball around, and they actually killed the clock that way.
Hope everybody can come out to senior night next Tuesday on the 5th. Next home game is Friday night against Marblehead. And there's a home game Sunday at 1:30 against Arlington.
That would be an interesting game, Arlington, the old GBL team, to see how they do. They always have a great team.
That's true.
And we don't know how many people could get away from that pregame Super Bowl.
That's a good point by you, Lou. All right, to start the fourth quarter, it'll be Salem's possession. On the floor for your Lady Tanners, you'll have Emily Carney, Aluchi Okinawa, Georgia Leone, Amber Kakopoulos, and Dina Giamelis. Foul will be on number 5, Aluchi Okinawa. That's the team's 4th, her 1st. Nice steal
Oh,
by
wow,
Aluchi
she got up there.
Okinawa. Great dribble by Aluchi, up and in for 2. Good hands by Dina Giamelis to knock it out of bounds. 20 seconds on the shot clock for Salem. Tanners lead 50-8. 7:21 left to go in the game. Deep 3 is good. Emily Carney into Aluchi. Aluchi jump shot, no good. Out of bounds, Salem ball. Tanners set up in a 3-2 zone. 6:50 left to go in the game. Tanners lead 50-10. Long runner by number 14 is good. Aluchi Okinawa into Dina. Dina to Emily. Emily back to Dina. Dina Giamelis. Deep pass to Emily to Aluchi. Aluchi. Salem comes up with it. Stolen by Aluchi.
What a hands.
In for 2 with the layup. Great block by Dina Giamelis. Aluchi Okinawa off to the races, fouled and one.
Well, she just about got her average. Now we have to get Christine Rosenoff to get her average up there to keep the pace with the rest of the Northeast Conference.
Caitlin Gorman going in for your Lady Tanners. Misses the rebound. Aluchi with her own
And she
rebound.
gets fouled again.
And she's fouled again. This time she'll be shooting 2. Hits the first. Caitlin Gorman enters the game for Amber Kakopoulos. Hits the second. Tanners lead 56-12 with 5:25 left to go in the game. Salem with the ball. Tanners in a 3-2 zone. Three, no good. Grabbed by Alucci. Alucci off in transition to Emily Carney. Emily to Georgia. Georgia finds Alucci. Alucci drives the lane. Fouled and one. Foul be on number 15. That's her third. Team's fifth. Lucci misses the free throw. Sorry about that. Salem with the rebound.
That's only 4 free throws they've missed.
Tanner's doing a great job trying to keep the ball on the perimeter. Jump ball, possession arrows, Tanners. Brooke Hodis enters the game for Alucci Okinawa. Emily into Dina. Dina finds Brooke. Brooke has it stolen. Foul beyond Brooke. That'll be her first, team's fifth.
Alucci got 10 points in that quarter.
Tanners with a 46-point lead. I have a feeling they're going to hold on to win this one. Good up fake by Salem right there. Can't convert. Tanner ball. Georgia Leone, Emily Carney, Brooke Hodis, Caitlin Gorman, and Dina Giamillis on the floor for your Lady Tanners with 3:42 left to go in the game. Brooke Hodis with the ball. Almost stolen by Salem. Off to Dina Giamillis. Dina into Brooke, to Georgia, into Dina. Out of bounds, Tanners, Salem ball. Tanner's in a 3-2 zone. Tanner's doing a good job all game keeping the ball on the perimeter. Foul be on the floor. Foul be on Emily Carney. That's her first, team sixth. No Tanner in foul trouble this game. Not a lot of fouls called this game. Emily Carney with the ball. Over half court to Georgia. Georgia into Dina. Dina traveled. Salem ball, 2:44 left to go in the game. Foul be on Dina Giamillis. That'll be her first, team seventh. Ooh. They gave that to Emily Carney. I think they got the numbers wrong on that one. Timeout Tanners for an injury. Jonathan Carpenter will come in for Dina Giamellis. She rolled her ankle. Injury timeout, Tanner ball. Georgia tries to inbound it. Salem with the steal. Off in transition. Up. No good. Caitlin Gorman with the rebound. Emily Carney pushing the ball in transition. Off to Georgia Leone. No good. Salem ball. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Tanners lead 58-12. Tanner staying in the 3-2 zone. Stolen by Jonalyn. Jonalyn off to Emily. Emily Carney slowing down the pace of the game. Calls out the offensive set. Gives it to Caitlin Gorman. Off to Jonalyn Carpenter. Jonalyn. Off to Georgia. Stolen by Salem. Salem to shoot 2. Georgia Leone with the foul.
Well, this has been a nice cakewalk for the Tanners, but gotta give Salem credit for trying to keep up with them.
That's true. Good point, Lou.
And they haven't had much luck shooting either. A lot of balls have been in and out.
That's true. With 1:25 left to go in the game, I just want to thank our crew again. Will Manning, Evan Murphy, Audrey Gabriel, Alex Locke, Lily Hart, Gus Margota, Joshua Bedrosian, and Neil Sherman. Lucis Osimo and Tom Rosignol doing the game. Emily Carney off to Brooke Hodis into Jonalyn Carpenter. Jonalyn back to Brooke. Brooke back to Jonalyn. Jonalyn turnaround jump shot. No good. In and out. Salem ball. 1:03 left to go in the game. Tanners lead 58-13. Foul will be on Jonalyn. That'll be her second. Team's 9th.
Top one.
So every Tanner has gotten into this game except for Alyssa Saracini, who's out with a concussion. Tanners lead 58-13, 45 seconds left to go in the game. Brooke Hodis to inbound to Emily Carney. Emily to Jonalyn, back to Emily. Emily to Caitlin. Caitlin to Georgia, back to Emily. Emily to Jonalyn, back to Emily. To Georgia, Emily, Jonalyn, Emily. Brooke, shot, no good. Salem with the rebound. 16 seconds left to go in the game. Salem, no good. Fight for the rebound. Jump ball, possession arrow is Salem's with 4.4 left to go in the game. Jump shot, in and out, no good, and that's the game. Tanners win 58-14. Everybody was basically in the scoring column for your Lady Tanners. Catherine with 6, Christina Rosignol with 7, Liz Zeta with 5, Colleen Crotty with 2, Georgia Leone with 5, Brooke Hodis with 7, Jonalyn Carpenter with 2, Emily Carney with 5, and your leading scorer for your Lady Tanners, Oluchi Okinawa. For Lucis Osimo, Tom Rosignol, and the crew, thank you very much for a great night. Next home game is Friday against Marblehead here at Peabody High.
Hope to see everyone out here.
DC Rentals has been in business for almost 30 years, offering state-of-the-art radio communications and security camera systems. DC Rentals is able to cater our system and scale it down to any size event, large or small. Our custom-built trailers are designed for fast deployment with full video and communication capabilities. We offer top-of-the-line Motorola and Hytera dispatch and radio equipment, along with Telex and Zetron consoles. DC Rentals Mobile Command Trailer is also available for special events or emergencies. In addition, we provide individual and group training sessions on all of our equipment, as well as 24-hour customer service. DC Rentals can be reached at 781-289-3000 or on the internet at dcrentals.net. DC Rentals is a proud sponsor of Peabody TV.